Hey guys, it's Havoc, and today we're going to be going over Launcher 101 in relationship to the new MSR projectile. So as you might know, or if you don't know, there are really four different types of launchers. You have your rail-mounted 203s. You have your standalones like the famous ICS MGL. Then you have mortars and rocket launchers. I don't have those, so I'm not going to really get into depth with those too much right now. So let's take a look at the 203s. So when talking about this, there are really three different types of bores. You have your wide bore, then you have your tight bore, and then you have your rifled. So let's take a look at each one. So this is the GMP short barreled edition. Full metal body, full metal tube, nice plastic handguards. So really cool features to it. So this is a wide bore like I mentioned before, meaning that the round itself does not fit tight to the barrel, so it's going to fall out. And I will demonstrate that for you. I'm inserting the MSR round. Use this 40 mic to demonstrate. There we go. Then we're going to lock it to the rear. So you're playing right, and you're pointing it. You're about to shoot, target moves, so you're not going to fire it now. And you put the rifle towards the ground. And all of a sudden, you just lost your round. So, seen that problem pretty early on, so I developed what I call the 40 mic sleeve. What that does is it actually secures the round to the 40 millimeter shell. So in design, what it's meant to do is secure it until fired or until I remove it manually. So let's put it back in this wide bore and see if we can get some different results. So the first time you get a sleeve, it's going to probably fit a little bit tight to it, creating also a better seal, kind of like a bucking. So we're going to lock it back to the rear. So again, you're playing, you got your target moves, you don't want to take the shot. So you're going to put the rifle towards the ground in a safe direction. And the round is still secured to the sleeve. Now I'm going to remove it. A little bit stiff, but once you kind of break it in, it'll be all right. Still a little bit stiff, so we're going to push it out the other way. And there's my round. So with this, kind of just goes over it. Once you break it in, just fastens nice and secure to it. And these sleeves are completely reusable as long as you don't fire it off. So make sure when you get it, you want to kind of secure it over this lip. So it's about 60% on the shell and only about 40% on the shell, on the MSR round, my bad. So now let's take a look at the S&T grenade launcher medium length. So like I said before, this is a tight bore. So this round is going to fit nice and tight to the barreling. This also features a plastic body, a plastic barrel, and again a plastic handguard. This also has mock rifling in it. I don't know if you can actually see this, but there's rivets that come straight down. So that really does absolutely nothing. You don't gain anything from it. So I will show you the difference in a tight bore and a wide bore. Round. Put a shell in behind it. So again, I'm acquiring my target. I don't want to shoot. Rifle down. Round is completely secure to it. Bust that out. Take my handy dandy screwdriver to push my round out. And here's my round. Here's my screwdriver. So we're going to move on. Again, the sleeve will work with it, but it's really unnecessary with a tight bore. Unless you just want faster reloads, then I'll say, yeah, go for it. So we're going to take a look at the GMP Rifled Edition. Features, again, full metal tube, full metal body, plastic handguards. So when you purchase this, and you can pick one of these up at evic.com. Actually, you can pick all of these launchers up at evic.com. It will come with a 40mm shell. It's got a little plastic cap on it. The fill valves in here. What this does is it actually rifles inside of this. Me, I'm not a huge fan of it, so I really honestly don't use it, but that is up to you. So, in relationship to the MSR round Gen 2s, which I've been showing this whole time, is it does not fit. So I had to develop a Gen 4, pretty much really proprietary to this launcher itself. Actually, if you want to come here and take a look, and so I can show you that it is indeed rifled. Awesome. So I had to create a proprietary round that allows it to rifle. It's a little bit smaller, but gets really, really good range, really, really accurate. So not a bad product to look into. That should be coming here relatively soon. So let's take a look at the Standalones. Actually, let's come back over here real quick. So the good thing about 203s is this is your primary weapon and this is your secondary. So I can take shots, bang, bang, bang. I have multiple targets. I can switch over to my 203 and then I can re-engage with my rifle quickly. So that is one really cool feature about 203s is it's your secondary and I can switch between both of them relatively easy. So something to keep in mind in your purchase decisions. So let's look at the Standalones here. So I'll first start off with the ICS MGL. Great thing about this is it is mostly plastic except for the rails. It comes with quad rails. When you pick one of these up, it also comes with a nice forward grip. I threw the scope on here just to kind of show you what it could look like. But with this MGL, it has 6 chambers, so multi-grenade launcher. So, again, I will show you. And this is a wide bore, so that round is going to go right through it. So I'm going to put my round in. I don't know if you could even hear that, but there it is. And again, this is where the sleeve really kind of shines. I'm going to put it in here. Remove this one. Slide it in there. It's in. It's out. It's in. It's out. You guys generally get the gist of that. So, pull the trigger. Boom. The round would have gone off. And it would have recycled. So if you had multiple sleeves on it, you can put multiple rounds down range. And then again, if you have multiple ones on your belt, you can make reloads that much faster. So just something to think about. Moving on to the Havoc 12-inch made by Mad Bull. So this is one of my more favorite ones. You'll see me use this in a lot of different videos. It features a full metal body construct, nice comfortable pistol grip, and this really awesome stock, 6-position stock, might I add. When you purchase this from e-bike again, it comes with this shell. To be honest, I don't really use it that much. I use the Eagle Force ones with the hole in the center, the short editions, because it doesn't really work. Anything else really doesn't work as well inside of the MGL. So I stick with the shorts. The long ones are too long with the round in front of it. So it's just preference, and I don't really like the reset on that. With these ones, you just pretty much hit the little thumper back here, and it kind of resets itself. So really kind of quick. So again, this is one of those tight bore rounds. So I could take my round. Actually, I'll show you that in a little bit because I don't want to have to dig it back out. We're going to move over to the B&T GL. So what this features is quad rails. So a lot of real estate you can put on it. I have a foregrip on mine and a green pec box. So again, you can put any type of optic on it. Some other features is it has a collapsible stock. So really compactable. You can put it in really tight spots. So I can either shoot it here or I can put it in my shoulder for more accurate shots. Another thing it features is a full metal barrel that flips up. So now you can put any type of 40 mic in it. Doesn't matter if it's short or long, you're going to have all of this space and beyond to put any shell in there. So really, if I wanted to, I could put a longer one in there. But this one is a smooth bore wide. So again, round, and there it goes. So again, really shines through with the sleeve. Because I know I was getting a ton of questions like, why is the sleeve good? And stuff like that. Just makes it a one-piece drop-in kit. So say I didn't want to shoot it. Say I wanted to just swap my rounds out and actually shoot BBs out like how these rounds were actually designed. I could easily swap, boom, and do a BB shower. So that's really one cool thing about the sleeve that it offers you, is you can pull it out and you don't have to worry about losing your round. So back over to the Havoc, just to show you, it is a tight bore, smooth bore again. So my round's in there, I'm running, and the round's not going to come out until I either push it out or fire it out. So again, I'm sorry guys, I can't go over the rocket launchers or the mortars. I don't have those. Hopefully I'll get them here soon, but hopefully you enjoyed the context of what I was going over. If you like the context, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will get some more footage out to you guys here relatively soon. Thanks, and have a good rest of the day.